Hello everybody, my name is Candice and today I will show you why the new iPhone SE is better than the old iPhone SE. So I had the old iPhone SE for 4 years, and the reason for that is because I just love the small size of it, because I can just grab it in my hand and it's gonna go nowhere. And I was hoping that Apple would come out with the same size phone, because I just love the size. However, when they came out with this iPhone SE, then I kind of understood that they probably will never make a size like this anymore. So I thought, well, I'm just gonna go for this one. And so now I've been having this new iPhone for a week and I feel that I am ready to make a fair comparison. So the first obvious thing is the size. If I put them right next to each other, you can see that the new iPhone SE is quite a bit bigger. And then if I turn them sideways, you can see that the new iPhone SE is quite a bit thinner, like a lot thinner than the old iPhone SE. And I don't know what it is about people and magpies, but we both like shiny things, and I really like the shape of this phone. And if I put it closer, you can see how like smooth it is, and it's like really thin and huge. Like I just love it. It's like so appealing. And magpies are the same. They also like new and shiny things. That's why I suggest keeping it away from magpies, because they might try to steal it. Although I'm not sure whether they would manage, because it's quite smooth, so it'll probably just slip out of their beak. Anyway, moving on. So the display of the new iPhone is both bigger and brighter than the old iPhone SE, resulting in a visibility increase by 72%. And I will show you how I got 72% increase in just a little bit. And the new iPhone SE is noticeably faster than the old one. It's actually 44% faster processor, and it's much smoother when you're using the apps or games or whatever you use it for. It responds much quicker than the old iPhone SE. So another improvement is the Touch ID, which is the second generation, which is actually much faster. It responds way better. You just put your finger on that and it automatically unlocks much faster. And another thing about it is the button does not actually press in, which I was not quite sure in the beginning, because I kept pressing it and it felt like I'm pressing it in. But then I took a glove and I tried with glove, and turns out it is actually not a button, it's simply a smooth surface. But it gives you the feeling that you're pushing the button in, and then when you release again, it gives you the feeling that the button is being released. But it's all done by the engine inside the phone, so it gives you that mechanical feeling. It also has got True Tone display, which basically means that the display adjusts its color depending on what kind of light you have around you. Because in the old version of phone there would be only two options for day and night, and at nighttime it would go to the warm screen mode, and in the daytime would be the brighter one. But now this one automatically adjusts to the light that is around you. And when you look at both screens side by side, always this one is much easier on eyes, like it somehow feels much warmer. It also has got barometer, which the old phone doesn't have, meaning that you can actually see how high you've been going upstairs. Another thing it has got is wireless charging capability. So this is a charging mat for it, which is not mine, I borrowed it from my flatmate. And so all you have to do is you just put the phone on top and it automatically starts charging. I already tested the speed of the charging, and the speed is just a tiny bit slower than the regular charger, which reminds me that this phone can actually take the 18-watt charger, which is much faster charger, which again I don't own. But there is a possibility to charge it much faster. I think they said you can charge 50% in half an hour. This phone, the same as old phone, can record slow motion at 240 frames per second, but this one can record that in HD quality, where the old phone can record it only in 720p. I'm gonna show a little sample as well. And as you can see, the new phone's resolution is quite a bit better than the old phone's resolution. And another improvement is the flash on the phone, which is actually exactly twice as bright than the old phone, meaning that you would need two old phones to have the same amount of light as from one of these phones. Let me demonstrate. So as you can see, this is the new phone, this is the old phone, and this one is twice as bright. Maybe it's better if I show it here on the wall or on the ceiling. Because I was using lux meter, and this phone gave twice as many luxes as this one. And the new phone is also waterproof, up to 1 meter deep for half an hour, where the old phone is not waterproof at all. So if you drop this in a puddle or even in a deeper puddle, it will still be fine. And if you are still wondering how did I get a 72% increase in visibility, it's simply because the screen is 37.6% bigger and the brightness on the new phone is 25% more. And so now if you multiply them both, then the end result is a 72% increase. So the only advantage for the old phone is that it is smaller. As I said, it's much easier to hold it in the hand, and also it's a little bit lighter, which is 35 grams only lighter. Other than that, everything else is much more improved on the new iPhone SE. I also wanted to mention that another benefit of the old iPhone SE is that you can listen to music with 2 sets of headphones. However, turns out that when this one is plugged in, it plays here, but as soon as you plug in the 3.5mm jack, then this one automatically stops working and only the 3.5mm jack starts working. So that's something I didn't know before, but now I know, and so do you. And thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you soon.